Today we will share with you our 5 tips for converting more leads and sales from your existing website traffic. First, let's see what you're trying to achieve. You want people who visit your site to leave their contact information or make a purchase. To be clear, this is one of the hardest things in online marketing and sales, so nothing comes easy. But let's get started. Tip number 1. Make sure you're attracting the right people to your website. Do this by auditing your website content. Does the site talk about the things that your ideal customers find interesting and can easily link to your brand? Optimize for search. Many of your potential customers start their buyer's journey on Google, and the first thing they search for is much more likely to be a question or a specific solution rather than your brand name. So do SEO to become discoverable by these people. And finally, reach out to your ideal customers with organic and paid efforts. Use content, social selling, and word-of-mouth marketing to get your offering out there via your own networks, existing customers, and active communities. Choose the most relevant advertising channels and target people who find the most value in your offering. Tip number 2. Identify visitors' interests and pain points. So now you have a steady stream of curious people visiting your site who are the right kind of people. Next, you want to understand how these potential customers browse your website. Ask yourself, for example, what pages or content do visitors spend the most time reading? Where do people drop off and leave your site? You can find this data easily in your analytics tool. Research your customers or put yourself in their shoes. By analyzing user flows and the content of your website, you can find gaps where new business opportunities are slipping by. Knowing these pain points will help you turn them into profits. After all, a question is a sign of interest. Then we come to tip number 3. Activate visitors with engaging conversations. Now you know what information your website visitors require and value, so give it to them. There's a pitfall, however. You shouldn't say everything on the website, and that makes things difficult. Instead of trying to turn your website into an encyclopedia of your field, use other methods of activating visitors who are interested enough to take the next step on their buyer's journey. Conversations are by far the most natural form of human interaction, which means that they are very effective in helping visitors and taking them towards conversion. Use interactive elements like chatbots in the exact moment when people need answers or want to contact you. A static website with complicated contact forms is a huge turn-off for busy visitors. Design high-performing conversations to match the content and deliver them as a seamless experience to convert more visitors into leads or online sales. Tip number 4. Grasp every opportunity by being available 24/7. In 2020, this should go without saying, but companies still tend to underestimate the importance of 24/7 support on lead generation and online sales. When you're able to handle visitor requests around the clock, you'll notice that there's a lead generation and sales opportunity in pretty much every contact you get. If not directly, at least you can start building a relationship with the person. It closely ties in together with customer experience, and the company is taking steps in improving themselves on that part, win the competition. If you can't have service or sales personnel online all the time, outsource some of that website support to chatbots. Bots can automate the vast majority of inquiries that your site visitors may have, and you can always pick up the conversation with a human agent if needed. The important thing is that when a visitor wants to contact you, they can do so easily and immediately. And last but not least, make it easy for website visitors to convert. If I were to choose only one thing from this list, I would focus on this one. So give people a natural opportunity to convert, and convert they shall. Too many websites expect visitors to browse the entire site and then magically find their way to the only contact form hidden somewhere deep in the Contact Us section. That's not how people act. They are far too impatient. Visitors may land on any of your pages and will check out maybe 2 pages after that. And think of it this way. If you had a physical store in the city, you wouldn't want customers to leave empty-handed just because they couldn't find any personnel or the cashier. It's absolutely critical that you provide enough natural points of conversion on the website. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learned something new. You can find other useful video content from our YouTube channel, and we've also handpicked a few videos and articles that you would most likely find interesting, and those you can find from the video description below. Bye bye.